I volunteered to do the final segment of the presentation for the how we would implement our intervention in a specific region of the world. My group and I have obviously chosen the country of Bolivia, and we chose the city of Arani. Arani has actually been working for a couple of years to try and bring clean water to all members of their community and future members. However, at the last count, there are so far 3,000 people who still remain without clean water. Um, I believe by having a community with this many people that are still without clean water, it would really bring about a good sense of pride in the community if we would be able to help them. What I mean is that we would be able to work with the organization through the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints humanitarian program. Rather than having foreign parties come in and provide them just with the water, the sanitation, whatever they need, the organization through the church actually works with the local leaders and with the people of the community themselves, so that the workers in the community are the ones that are bringing the water to their own families, into their own homes, and to their neighbors. By doing this, they'll have a more sense of appreciation for what is being done in their homes and what is being done for them by them. At the same time, we would also be able to implement an educational program by teaching all those who participate on the builds or the projects, and explain to them exactly what they are doing, how this is helping their community, how they are helping themselves, and how they're going to help future families with the work that they're doing, and how they can continue to provide this service amongst themselves. By doing this, the workers can then go home and provide the same lessons that they've learned to their less fortunate family members who maybe couldn't participate. So their younger brothers, sisters, neighbors, whoever may be, this again would bring more a more sense of closeness and more bonding, because it's the community that is doing this, and it's not just somebody giving it to them. It's them themselves that are helping themselves. Another organization which would be good to work alongside with for educational purposes would be the Inter-American Development Bank. They themselves have actually funded many of the water sanitation projects throughout Bolivia, and by about 2018-2019 they hope to have 25 new irrigation systems. Although they may be the ones that can provide or helping the community to build these new irrigation systems, we would be able to go in and work alongside local leaders and alongside the organization to educate those members of the community and tell them exactly what is going on, how this new irrigation system is going to help with their agriculture, with their community, and with the region around them, and the environment. A great way that we would be able to receive funding, that many organizations have received funding, is through the United States Aid Department. The U.S. Aid Department actually receives multiple applications throughout the year on just different humanitarian projects, and really they're the ones that help fund or have funded projects in Bolivia. Through an application, we would be able to send it in and receive funds to further the development of this humanitarian project. The last part that came up is to implement or bring toilets into every home in that city, in Arani. What mainly came to my mind was the thought of what's been going on in India. The man who ran for Prime Minister this year actually had a platform that he would implement toilets in every home through private homes, public buildings by the year 2019. And he's working alongside the people to do this. He's giving up 2 hours every week to personally go out and just show that he cares about the community and needs help cleaning up. I believe that we ourselves, we would need to do this. We would need to work alongside the community leaders and the local government to get them excited and enthusiastic, so that they themselves in turn can turn and introduce this to the community, because once more this would build a larger sense of appreciation. If the people of the country themselves are excited about this, and it's not just some third world, third party outsource that is bringing this to them, then I believe that the people of the community will appreciate it and care about it more. And the same thing, we would also need educational classes that we could teach at the same time to properly help the community out. If we have members of the community that teach these classes, then it would be more meaningful to them. These classes would go over just simple things of why this is going to help their community, how it's going to be more sanitary, and just exactly simple things like, how to maintain a toilet, how to keep it clean, because just like anything else, if it gets dirty, disease spreads. I believe that if we do all these things, if we bring clean toilets and fresh, clean water to each home and educate them on exactly how this is going to help them, then we can really help the people in Arani.